1 month ago, we set out on a search for the unhealthiest American, someone whose life was on the line from extreme obesity, overeating, and smoking. In the end, we chose a man whose story is just a hyper version, but it's a big hyper version of the way many of you are living today. Let me reintroduce you to Steve, who's just starting a journey that will transform his life, and maybe yours. His first stop, the Cleveland Clinic, where a team is waiting to give him a complete life overhaul.
Stevie is only 35 years old, and the entire family is just scared to death that he won't live to see his 40th birthday. He has high blood pressure, he has bad circulation, he smokes, he never exercises, and he eats a lot of fast food. He's almost 450 pounds.
Your results so far have been pretty alarming to me. I checked your blood pressure. It was 180 over 105. I could check your blood sugar. You're a candy bar away from diabetes. Look at the fat squeezing that down. You don't have any lung space left. So what I'm asking you to do is to face the reality of what's happening to you.
I'm ready to face it.
We sent Steve to a 3-day boot camp for healthy living at the Cleveland Clinic.
Steve!
Dr. Mike, how you doing?
Steve has every unhealthy habit in the book. And for him, I don't think he's ever had a role model. The only real way of getting it for him is to get him to experience Lifestyle 180.
We started by challenging Steve's most dangerous habit.
The most important thing for Steve is to quit smoking.
Blow very hard in this. You registered at age 61. Your lungs are twice as old as you are.
Then we sent Steve into therapy to confront the emotional triggers behind his bad habits.
When you are having a craving for food, usually those cravings are pretty short.
We taught him the basics of exercise.
Steve, reach. You got it. Should be through here, right, Mr. Steve?
Mm-hmm. And how to manage stress through meditation and yoga.
And bring yourself down. Good.
Finally, we tackled nutrition, how to shop for healthy food.
Whenever you don't know what to eat, make it bright. And as you can see, we've got red peppers, green peppers, everything we have here, not processed.
And how to cook it.
You want to make sure your fat and your pan is hot. If it's not hot, it'll absorb too much fat. Good job. See?
I'm feeling a lot more optimistic now. The Lifestyle 180 program has been so great because it's like you're gaining all the tools you need to turn your life around and to do that 180.
It's been just 1 month. Welcome back, Steve. How are you?
Pretty good, thank you.
How you feel?
Feeling great. Feel a lot better, got a lot more energy. I just feel a lot better all around.
You see energy, but you actually giving off a different energy. It's just a month, too. It's pretty quick.
It's been good.
So talk to me a little bit about the Cleveland Clinic. What was that experience like?
Going out there, I was a little nervous. Mm-hmm. When I got there, I was relieved when I did see my team because I had been speaking with them over the phone, talking to them, and just meeting them in person, talking to them all. It just made it a lot easier. It was just like, okay, this can work. It's gonna work. As just all the people that were there around me. Yeah. Was pretty awesome.
Well, they build a little cocoon around you. They protect you.
Pretty much.
So how have you stayed motivated to do this?
A lot of it's my family.
Okay.
I mean, my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister-in-law, they're all along with it. They're doing it with me. They've all actually went out and got their own pedometers and...
Is that right?
Counting their steps.
Good.
And we actually gone to the grocery store together and looking at things, trying to find the right stuff, and it's been pretty good with them.
So you think back on it. So again, a lot of folks are watching right now, and they're saying, you know, I got a little bit of Steve in me. I want to understand how the change happens. What do you think has been the most important thing you've done differently? The biggest change that's happened in yourself?
Well, that, I can demonstrate something for you. I mean...
Yeah, show me. You got a demonstration? I love demonstrations.
Before, I mean, it was hard to even just bend over to touch my toes. Mm-hmm. I mean, now I can pretty much...
Oh, my goodness.
Down.
That is impressive. That is impressive. That is impressive. It really is. And when was the last time you could touch your toes?
Really don't remember.
Yeah. That
it's been a while.
That's fabulous.
And well, one of the other ones was one of our yoga steps is balancing on one foot. Before it was pretty hard to do it, keep the balance, but now I can pretty much hold it and do it for
fabulous. This
4 or 5 seconds.
You know, you're very polite and modest about these. Are big differences in how we live our lives. Because if you can maintain your balance and you get a little flexibility, you won't get hurt. Which means the walking that you're being pushed to do every single day becomes effortless, and then you can sort of gauge that up a little bit more.
Right.
So I heard there's one more bit of exciting news. I wasn't told what it was, but I'm told there's something you had in store for me. What's that?
Well, over the last month, I have been working with Dr. Roizen on quitting my smoking. And today actually is my stop day for quitting smoking. And to do that, I would like to hand those over to you.
Hey!
To get rid of for me.
Yeah, I'll do what Roizen does. This is what he loves this. Can you see that real carefully? Here he goes. Hey! He loves doing that. He loves doing that. So we actually have Kirsten Kirkpatrick here. She's your dietitian at the Cleveland Clinic, and she's joining us. And I love talking to folks who are on the other side of the healing equation. What's impressed you the most about Steve?
Well, Steve is really motivated. He's really on track, and he's got a great support system. So I'm completely impressed with Steve, but I'm also impressed with his family at home actually doing the program with him, and I think that's a key.
So you want to go brag a little bit about how you're doing?
Let's go.
Let's go to Truth Tube, the brag tube.